I determined that the exhibit bullet was fired from the same firearm as the test bullets.
Engakwenza ukuthi ke kuqala ngiqhathanise wona ke ama test lana ke nama inhlamvu leziko kwakuyizona ke ezayisetshenziswa ukutesta ukubheka ke ama marks lawo ngase kamuva ke ngithatha ke manje inhlamvu lena ekuyiyona eyatholakala ke kwindawo yesigameko ngiqhathanisa nawo ke ama test ila ngase ngithola khona ke ukuthi kwasebenza ke isibhamu esodwa ukudubula inhlamvu le eyatholakala kwindawo yesigameko nalezi eyama test.
And you told to the court that the method that you used was pattern matching, not so?
That's correct, my lord.
Ngishilo ke ukuthi ke indlela engenza ngayo ke ile esibiza ke thina ke emaphoyiseni ke namasiphoyiseni njenge pattern matching.
And you further told to the court that prior to comparing the test bullet with the same bullet, you started by comparing the test bullets themselves to find out if they were indeed fired from the same firearm.
It was to familiarize myself with the markings, my lord, not to determine whether they were fired from the same firearm.
Uma ke ngikhathanisa ke ama test wona odwa ke bangangabheki ukuthi ke kwaduduka noma kwasetshenziswa isibhamu esodwa yini bakuyijwayeza nje ngama markings lawo akhona lapho.
And the test bullets that you determined assured you that they were indeed from a similar they were discharged from the same tool, not so?
That's correct. Yes, my lord.
Futhi ke le inhlamvu lezi ke zama test ke za ila engathola khona ukuthi impela ke abuya kwisibhamu esodwa.
Now, before we go further, because Mr. Mangena requested your opinion, why did you have to pen a 212 statement?
The 212 statement, my lord, was requested by Advocate Baloyi.
Ngoba ke uKennel Mangena wacela ke noma wayicela kona kwakuvo unganike wenze le statement lesike esiphambi kwakho ke lesi esibiza ngokuthi ke i212 kungoba ke sicelwe uyena ke uAdvocate Baloyi.
Is it the procedure, ma'am, that when a person who has been requested for an opinion, if that ever does happen within the context of forensic science laboratory?
It's not necessarily.
I'm not yet done with asking the question.
Excuse me. Sorry, my lord.
Is it procedure that a person has been requested to give an opinion and they go through the bullet under, they go through the exhibits using microscope? They pen a 212 statement. In other words, what you did was that normal procedure?
It's not the standard procedure, my lord, but there is again an exception.
Ngeke ngithi noma akusiyona ke indlela ke ekwenziwa ngayo ke kodwa ke kukhona ke la khona ke ungathi ke khona ke ungakwenza ke noma ungayenza ke ini ukuthi ke mina ngenze istatement lesi esibiza ngokuthi ke i212.
What are the exceptions in this case?
In this case, my lord, it was requested by Advocate Baloyi, as it was mentioned in court that we did view the exhibit bullets and the test bullet for us to furnish the court with the report.
Lana ke kube uyena ke uAdvocate Baloyi ocelile ke ukuthi ke istatement lesi angisenze ke nanjengoba kuye kwavela ke noma kwashiwo ke la enkantolo ukuthi ke nathi ke sasebenza ke usona lesibhamu kanye futhi nenhlavu lezi.
Mr. Baloyi does not work in the forensic science laboratory. You probably don't work according to his instructions. Not so.
My lord, I cannot answer such a question.
I need to raise an objection.
It's a legal document, 212, is it not? Yeah.
What is the issue with the legal document, my lord?
Section 212 affidavit is a legal document.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Is it correct to Mr.
That's correct.
And then he says it's correct. You don't think it is?
But I don't understand what are the basis for the court to raise the issue that the 212 statement is a legal document.
It's because you are saying Baloyi doesn't work in a laboratory.
Yes.
So I'm saying the document which this witness says was prepared for her by Baloyi, it's a legal document. Section 202, subsection 4, subsection 8 of the Criminal Procedure Act. That's all I'm saying.
And this witness has just said, my lord, that it is not normal procedure. So I don't understand how does the court then fit in the fact that this is a legal document when this witness has said
it is a legal document.
Procedure.
If you think it's not a legal document, you can take me on appeal.
I'm not saying it's not a legal document, my lord, but
if you think I'm wrong,
I want to know.
listen to me. If you think I'm wrong, take me on appeal. It's your right. Because I am correct.
I'm on the point of procedure, my lord. Not on the legality of the document.
I am also on the point of procedure. Section 212 document, it's a legal document. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you. So you said, although this was not procedure, you did that in compliance with the instruction from Mr. Baloyi.
It was a request, my lord.
Yes.
Noma
request
usho-ke
instruction,
ukuthi
it doesn't-
akusiyona-ke indlela ekwenziwa ngayo kodwa lokho kwenzileke ngoba kushiwo uyena-ke ubaloyi ukuthi cha kwakuyisicelo noma wacela-ke ukuthi angikwenze.
Thank you. Mr. Sireyo told the court that a 212 statement in respect of firearm analysis is only prepared by the main examiner, that is the first person who works in this on the exhibit. And the person who then confirms his work does not have to pen a 212 statement. They only sign in the form that is there in their website. Is that how it works?
That is generally how it works, my lord, unless the court requests a document to be provided in support or to assist the court.
Lana-ke okushiwo uyena-ke uSireyo ukuthi-ke umuntu owenza-ke le statement lesi esibizwa ngokuthi i-212 yena-ke ulo ekuyena obesebenza-ke amazibithi lona-ke yena obhekayo noma oqinisekisa umsebenzi asikho isidingo salokho. Yebo indlela-ke kwenziwa ngayo ngaphandle kokuthi-ke uma inkantolo isicela-ke ukuthi kube ne-statement-eke noma i-document ekhona-ke ukusupporta lokho okushiwoyo.
Exactly. That order can only come from the court, not from Mr. Baloyi. Did you receive any order that came from the court that you should prepare a 212 statement?
My lord, I cannot comment on that.
Thank you.
Lokho-ke akubuyanga kuyona inkantolo nanjengoba usho ukuthi kubuya kuyena-ke u-advocate Baloyi. Kukhona yini okuthole enkantolo okushoyo? Angeke ngikuphendule leyo mbuzo.
This court doesn't have authority to instruct any practitioner to prepare a 212 statement. We don't have that authority.
That's so.
I can't make that order.
Yes. I agree with the court 113%. The court is 113% correct. Therefore, that goes to the legality of the 212 statement that this witness prepared. But I won't get there now, my lord. My time will come to get there. Whether on appeal or where, but my time will come. Thank you, my lord. Now you say you were requested for an opinion. And for you to give that opinion, Mr. Mangena also gave you his file with all the exhibits. So,
No, my lord, that's not what happened.
Asikona okwenzeka-ke lokho ukuthi-ke wanginika-ke ifayili-ke kanye nawo onke amazibithi uKenneth Mangena.
He came to my office with the case file and handed me the exhibits. I did not remove them from the case file myself.
Weza-ke nayo-ke ifayili ecala leli-ke kanye nawo-ke akusimina-ke owakhipha-ke amazibithi kulona-ke ifayili lecala.
that is what I said. He gave you the exhibits. What's the difference?
Sorry, I misunderstood that you said he gave me the
No,
file.
no, I said he
There's a
gave you the
difference.
exhibits.
Okay, then that's correct. If you handed me the exhibits, that is correct.
Kuyiqiniso-ke uma uthe-ke wanginikeza-ke bekuyiqiniso.
Thank you. Now, I had a look at the definition of the term opinion. What opinion entails, unless the forensic science laboratory has got its own definition of the word opinion. And this is what I got. Just give me a second. And this is what I got from the Concise Oxford Dictionary. And it describes or it defines an opinion as a view or a judgment or belief based on grounds short of proof. Provisional conviction, it's a view which is held as probable. In other words, it's a belief or that is based on grounds that are short of proof. In other words, you don't need to experiment it. You don't have to do an experiment. That is what opinion is. If you want to confirm it, you can go on Google. So what you did here, you went through the exhibits and analyzed them and came to the conclusion that the exhibits that were handed to you were fired from the same firearm. That is vis-a-vis now the simple exhibit. So
See, that's correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi ngathatha-ke la mazibithi-ke ngase ngiyawa-testa-ke futhi-ke kanye nayo-ke inhlamvu lena-ke iyatholakala nayo kwindawo yesigameko.
that was no longer an opinion in terms of what opinion is from the dictionary. That was a confirmation. Do you agree with me?
No, my lord. This is a microscopic opinion based on my training and experience. It's not just a discussion on a random opinion. I use the microscope based on specific procedures and things I looked at on the microscope according to my training and my experience.
Lokhu-ke ngakwenza-ke ngokwendlela-ke engaqeqeshwa ngayo futhi-ke ngisebenzisa yona-ke i-microscope akusona nje uvo-ke olwavela kodwa-ke ngenza ngokwendlela-ke engatshelwa noma engaqeqeshwa ngayo.
By the way, you said, Mr. Mangena said to you, can you please give him your opinion on the package that he gave you, on the file that he gave you.
It's a microscopic opinion, my lord.
Wathi ucela uvo lwami ke umsebenzi yona ke ithulusi leli ke esibizwa ngokuthi ke i-microscope.
Were those his words?
Yes, my lord, I gave him a microscopic opinion based on what I found on the microscope, referring to the exhibit test and the exhibit and the test bullets.
Yebo ngamnika uvo ke lwalokho engakuthola ke nisebenzisa yona ke i-microscope yona ke inhlamvu yatholakala kanye futhi ke nalezi ezatest.
Microscopic opinion.
My lord,
That's why
whether you
he
said
requested you
microscopic
to-
or
to
can
keep
you do it on the microscope, it still refers to the same thing.
Noma ke kusetshenziswa kodwa kusasho nje into eyodwa ukuthi ke kusetshenziswe yona ke lolo luvo lolo kusetshenziswa yona ke i-microscope.
Just be calm, man. You know it carry a very strong message. You're telling this court that Mangena came to you and said, can you please give me your opinion on this? Can you please give me, the second version is, can you please give me microscopic opinion on this? And the third version is, can you give me an opinion on microscope on this?
My lord, the opinions are not different. My statement clearly states microscopic opinion. It is a word. Can you look at on the microscope, microscopic opinion? It still refers to the same action.
Isitatimende sami siyakusho lokhu ukuthi ke ungabheka yini ke usebenzisa yona ke i-microscope kusasho noma kusakhuluma into eyodwa.
Because ma'am, I'm going to tell you that what you're telling this court has having been a request from Mr. Mangena. That is not what Mr. Mangena told to this court. And I'm going to specifically refer to you what he told this court. He told this court that he requested you to confirm his work, not an opinion. He told this court that he requested you to confirm his work. Is that not what he said? There's a objection from this. Thank you.
From the state. Those were not the way. Colonel Mangena, he requested for an opinion, not a confirmation.
Do you
Unless
have the record of that?
I do not have the type record at this stage, my lord.
Don't
But
have it.
from the notes, it's clear that he requested for an opinion.
Oh, see.
As it is the court, my lord, let me take you to the record where Mr. Mangena requested for your confirmation, not an opinion. Now, if you bear with me, for the benefit of the court, of course.
But this witness is here. The evidence may differ, as you're saying, from Mangena's evidence. But she is adamant that she was requested to furnish a microscopic opinion.
That's correct, my lord.
That's what you were requested.
That's correct.
Not that you must confirm his findings.
That's correct, my lord.
Okay, so it won't help us to check the record. You are right. She says she's right.
No, my lord, it can't be like that. I can't be right and she's also right when we're talking two different things. One must not be right. And the state stood up when I said Mr. Mangena requested you to give him your, to confirm his work. The state stood up and emphatically said that Mr. Mangena requested this witness to give him an opinion. Now the court says no, Mr. Mangena said give me a microscopic opinion.
Okay.
We both right.
How do you give an opinion, ma'am?
By confirming what I see
On what?
on the microscope, my lord.
Is that what you use to decipher?
Yes, my lord. The tool used, whether it's a confirmation, an opinion, it is still on the microscope.
Fine.
Ukuthi ke kufanele ngiqinisekise nikeze ngovo kodwa ke kusezosetshenziswa into eyodwa ukuthi iyona ke leya microscope engizobheka ngayo.
Fortunately, my lord, I will not allow to be sidetracked this time, but this is what Mr. Mangena said. He said it in his evidence in chief. He also said it under cross-examination by Mr. Ramusipili. And this is what he said. Now, and we should bear in mind that the state says in its objection that Mr. Mangena requested an opinion from you, not to confirm. But let's go to the record of the 30th of August 2023. You probably don't have it today. I've got it here. I'm going to read it into the record. Do you understand?
I understand, my lord.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to request you to bear with me because I'm going to read 4 full pages. Now, the date of this record is the 30th of August 2023. We are starting on page 79 on line number 8, where he says, Okay, let us start at line number 5, where he says, once we have a match on it, or even if it is a negative, but to confirm that, I will call one of my colleagues to come and confirm if my findings are correct. And in this instance, I have asked more than, I think it was 4 colleagues to confirm that. All of them confirmed it. Now this is for the 4th time that the word confirm is being used, not so. Confirmed that, but only one signed the confirmation form, and it was Lieutenant Colonel Surero who confirmed the case for me that the bullets, there's a triple dot, then the court intervened. Sorry, Lieutenant Colonel, Mr. Mangena, Sereyo, court, Sereyo, Mr. Mangena, yes. Then the court says, can all those people come and give evidence so that there's an intervention? Mr. Baloyi then says, yes, indeed, we'll be calling Colonel Sereyo. The court asks, Sereyo, Mr. Baloyi, yes. Then the court asks, is that the one who signed this? Mr. Baloyi, he who signed this. Mr. Mangena, he is the one who confirmed it. So, Lieutenant Colonel, you are carrying out a demonstration. You are still carrying out a demonstration. Now, you probably heard what I read, not so?
I heard, my lord.
Do you still insist that he requested you for an opinion?
My lord, Colonel Mangena gave me an exhibit, and he gave me tests. He asked me to compare it, to look at it, to confirm it on the microscope. The action is still on the microscope. After I gave him my opinion, saying that I'm of the opinion that this test bullet was fired from the same firearm as the exhibit bullets, and he had written the same thing, it is a confirmation that my opinion is the same as his. We confirmed it is the same.
Okwenzekile ukuthi ke ukusetshenziswa ke kwalamagama amabili ukuqinisekisa kanye futhi novo ke engikwenzile ukuthi ke ulethile ke ifile lena enalamazibiti athi ke ngicela ke manje ungibhekeleke lana ke ngoba ke inako mina engikutholileke bese emuva kokuthi ke sengishilo ukuthi ngibhekileke mina ke semanje sekuqinisekiswa uvo lami engimnike lona emuva kokuthi ke ngisebenzise yona ke leyo microscope.
Now you agree with me that he requested you to confirm his work.
It is the same thing, my lord, whether I give an opinion or I confirm it. To me, it's the same thing.
Mina ke kuyinto eyodwa noma ke ngiyaqinisekisa noma nginikeza uvo kuyinto eyodwa.
Now the term confirmation, again when we go to the Oxford Concise Dictionary, is described as to establish something more firmly, to ratify, to certify and corroborate. That is what the dictionary defines what confirmation is. You can also go and look it on Google. Did you get that?
I heard that, my lord.
Thank you. Now what you did, it is exactly what Sirero did, not so?
It is the same thing, my lord.
Engakwenza nokwenza usilewo into eyodwa.
The only difference is I did not sign a document.
Umehluko ukuthi mina ke alikho ke ipaper noma ke document la engasayini lakhona.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Serrero, this aspect has been touched base by my colleague, Mr. Ramsey. Mr. Serrero, in confirming, because that's what the procedure for confirming is, indicated that he worked on bullet number 9, bullet number 8 and bullet number 4, test bullet number 8 and test bullet number 4, for purposes of confirming Mangena's results. Do you follow?
I follow, my lord.
Ushilo ke usirewo ukuthi yena ke wasebenza ke ngayo ke uTB8 noTB4 uqinisekisa umsebenzi wakhe uMangena.
Now we are telling this court, before I get there, and indeed, as a confirmer or a reviewer of Mr. Mangena's work, he came to the court and demonstrated how he actually arrived at his confirmation of Mr. Mangena's work by producing documents which were cited there in court. That is confirmation. Do you follow?
Are you referring to a court chart?
Excuse me?
Are you referring to a court chart? What do you mean by
or chart?
Is that what you're referring to, sir?
He brought documents, yes.
Okay.
I'm referring to that because he was confirming. Now you, in confirming, what did you do?
I examined the exhibit and the test bullets on the microscope. After examination, I gave an opinion, confirmation to Colonel Mangena, saying that I am of the opinion that this test bullet was indeed fired from the same firearm. The exhibit bullet was indeed fired from the same firearm as the test bullets. It was verbal.
Wena ke manje yini wayenza ngoba yena ke uSrewo ke unama document azanawo ke la enkantolo ukutshengisa ke lokho akwenza mina ngakwenza ukubheka ke inhlamvu lena ke uyona yatholakala kanye nalo inhlamvu lezi engamazibiti ngasho ke ukuthi ke kwasetshenziswa isibhamu esisodwa ngakusho nje lokho ngomlomo.
Now, Mr. Ramusipile said to you, except for your word, the allegations, as empty as they are, that you confirmed Mr. Mangena's work, what do you have vis-a-vis what Mr. Sirero brought to the court?
I did not prepare court charts, my lord, as I did not complete an official document.
Mina ngama court charts angikwenza nganjengoba ke kungekho